look here, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty of others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the issue, and take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the chosen haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get your snack to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps. What do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty of others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the issue, and take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the chosen haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get your snack to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps.
I forgot. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Listen, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Forget all that. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Like I never left. You hear me? It's your boy, Big Phil Speaks. And this is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Listen, brought to you by myself and that Good Money Gang, JMG. We in the building. Good morning, good morning. Hold on, matter of fact, let me pin this ASAP like Rocky. Boop. Make sure I get this in there like swimwear. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, GMG and GMGettes, we are in the building. Listen, come on now so I can pin this thing. Anyway, while I'm waiting on that, who in the building? Miss A Block 130, that good HR team is in the building. Salute. Hold on a minute. There we go. Pin that back up. Now I can get to it. Now I can get to it. Papa True Guns, what's up with it, nephew? GMG in the building. Bad Wilson, we back like we never left. That's a fact. That's a fact. You hear me? Mrs. Ryder. Hey, she done rolled through. Listen. Good morning to ye. Don LG. Good morning, gang. Uh-oh, my uptown compadre. Frank Murphy, DC Mumbo Sauce is in the building, huh? How you late first day back from vacation? I ain't late. I'm here. I'm here. Listen. Dana Mac, what's goody like the mob? Good morning to ye. Listen, Young Dreads is in the building. Salute, huh? Uh-oh, Nikki. Good morning to ye. CL, BCNY in the building. Good morning. Hershey Kisses. She's in the building. Good morning to ye. Bree in the place to be. Hey. Y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me now, right? Jay Pierce is in the building. Dana Mac, thank you so very much. Yes, I feel a whole lot better. I'm still not 100% just yet, but I'm in here. King Skills, good morning to ye. That part right there, Miss A. Blah. Thank you, Bree. I'm feeling so much better. Miss Piggy Lace, GMG, feeling a whole lot better. You hear me? Thank you, Mrs. Ryder. Thank you, darling. Established, she in the building. Didn't think we were rocking today. Glad you listen. I'm back like cook crack, like I never left. Here, you hear me? Can't you see it in my smile? We back. She call you. She's in the building. Good morning to ye. Listen, this light-skinned nutcase came in yelling. She'll feel low. Miss A Block bucket already. Shalom. Good morning to ye. J Lane, Miss J Lady Lane is in the building. What's goody like the mob? We in the building this morning, huh? Listen, I don't know what y'all into, what y'all doing. I don't care if y'all getting off of work, if y'all about to head out to work, if y'all clickety-clacking or in the newspaper looking for work, or you're looking over at your loved one's spouse, a little boo thing, trying to put in work. Listen, the Good Morning Gang morning show is going to get you right and ready. You feel me? Listen. How y'all feeling today? I know y'all better feel blessed. I know I do. Take more than a little Bovid to get your boy out of pocket. You hear me? You know what? Hit me on the chin. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I got a little woozy, knees buckled a little bit, but I'm back, got my full composure, and I'm here. Listen, blessed. You hear me? And you better feel the same way, because there's people that ain't making to see the day. Listen. So why you feeling blessed and favored? You better make sure you make the day the best day of your life. And plan, plot, and strategize so that if you're so blessed to see the bar, that you make it an even better day than it is today. You hear me? That part. Charlie Hustle, good morning to ye. Oh, happy birthday, J Lady Lane. That's a fact of Mundo. Happy birthday to ye. Oh, establish you miss me. You miss little old me. You trying to make a teardrop go ping. Listen. Speaking of which, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you're a regular here, you already know what to do. Get up out this chat and hit that thumbs up for your boy. Boop, boop. So we can menage with the algorithm. That part right there. If you're new to the situation, hit that subscribe button. Boop, boop. And more importantly, either way, hit that notification bell. Bing! So you'll be in the know whenever the Good Morning Gang morning show, whenever Feel the Love Fridays drop, or anything else that I got planned, plotting, strategized for this Good Big Phil Speaks channel to drop on here. You'll be first in the know. That part right there, huh? Lisa, hey, Music for God too. Yes, indeed. I'm back like I never left. Listen, huh? What's been popping? There's been so much going on these internet streets and in the real world. It's like, look, I've been watching and listening to everything, and I'm like, damn man. We got to do better. Listen, this being the 5th day of February 2024, in what they want to get, what they want to set aside for Black History Month. Listen, Black History is 24/7, 365, 366 on a leap year. You hear me? Don't let them tell you no different, and make sure you tell your youngins to teach their youngins the same thing. That part right there. J-Man and Dez report to HR. Y'all late. Dez was over on the good IG. Look, hey, Miss A Block, maybe he had to roll over and put in some work this morning. I don't know. Listen. How y'all feeling though? I know I'm feeling well. I know some people like, Phil, where you been? Where you been at, Phil? Big Phil, you been bullshitting? Nah, I had a bout of that Bovid. Listen, technically I still got it. But I'm goody like the mob. That part, huh? I had to lay down, lay back, pause for a while, for a good week. You know what I'm saying? Let my body breathe. Let my body heal. Let everything take its course. You feel me? My voice ain't 100, but I'm giving y'all a little bit of Barry. You know, that good old, that bedroom voice. Hey, how you doing, baby? That one of them voices right there. But listen, in the meantime, until my voice get 100, listen, I had to show up and show out and let y'all know that everything is everything. You feel me? That part, huh? I know that's right. Oh, the day. That's right. Sending happy heavenly birthday to Trayvon Martin. Listen, let's not ever forget him or anybody else that has fallen victim to the sucker shiggery and the bullshiggery. Listen, we got a ways to go, ladies and gentlemen. We got a ways to go, huh? Hey, Miss A Block, yeah, roll over. Listen, you know he married, so he get to look at that thing. Get to look at that D. She up there laying in that bed. He like, hold up, Dick. Hold up, Dick. Hold up. Hold up. You want to find out why they call me Super? So I know Dick's gonna look at this like, boy. The bird, good morning to ye. Listen, we back like we never left, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all over here on the good IG. Come on over to the good YouTube and holler at your boy. Listen. Good morning. Listen, we about to have at it, ladies and gentlemen. We about to have at it. Huh? I guess one of the major things to talk about would be the Grammys. I don't know if I want to start there or the Benzino Eminem situation. I know for some of y'all talked about it, probably different places and spaces, but I ain't been here, so it's my turn. Listen. You said, uh-oh. Listen, I'll say this, right? I'm gonna touch on the Benzino Eminem situation, right? They've been going at it kind of subliminally and overtly for many moons now, for many years now, and it's partially healthy for hip hop because if you understand some of the history of hip hop and the braggadocio, machismo, battle stances of groups of old, of times of old, where MCs had at it. You know, I'm talking about as far as going at each other, trying to show who's the best and who's this and who's that. And Benzino has had his stance when it comes to Eminem and I guess cultural appropriation and culture vulturism, so to speak. And some people feel this way about it, some people feel that way about it when it comes to Eminem or whatever. Um, that coupled with the fact that at a time there was audio leaked of Eminem saying the N word in not such a flattering light. Um, Even though you say you're in the culture or part of the culture, The way in which it was used was foul, and the excuse was you was upset with a African American or a black girlfriend that you had or whatever that must have did you wrong or whatever the case may be. No excuse in that, right? Benzino has so far let out two diss tracks or whatever the case may be. The second one even better than the first or whatever the case may be. Some like it, some love it, some or whatever the case may be. But I tell you what, there's a lot more people that like his diss tracks than the shit that Eminem put out. I'll say that much. I was appalled. No, there's shot it. There's audio footage of it. There's audio, yeah. There's audio footage of things he said or whatever the case may be. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly. But they try to PR that away or whatever. But anyway, Eminem's one verse that he let out to me was subpar. It was garbage. I think he's gonna have to go into the lab and actually turn up. I seen a couple of his little young pups, his little young wolves in trainings have come off the porch. You got the dude Cassius. His track was nice, was a nice diss joint or whatever towards Benzino. But should Cassius have minded his business? This ain't 8 Mile and you got to go through all these people to get to the last Joker and all this other stuff. Eminem has said some things about Benzino. Benzino has been saying some things about Eminem. Let it stay there. We don't need Royce. Royce stay out of it. We don't need this one and that one to jump in. Let them have at it. Let them have at it. You hear me? The hate keeps hating. That part right there. Yeah, we're gonna get into that, DeBerg. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. But I think that we're gonna hear more out of this. And listen, there was rumors that Cassidy wrote Benzino's bars or some of them. I didn't think so because I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it in the cadences of what Zeno was spitting or whatever the case may be. Pause. And Cassidy said he didn't do it, and Zeno I think said he didn't do it either. However, Zeno, if you want a hell of a ghostwriter, you know who you looking at. I'm him. Listen, huh? I got bars for days, and I make listen. Get at your boy. You got the number. My number ain't changed. Holla at me. Simply Nate. Good morning to ye. Eminem doesn't need help. Right now he do. Shaw, right now he do. That little diss he put out was some garbage. Mr. Rich was goody like the mob. Still waiting on your Zeno diss track. I ain't got no diss track for that, man. We good. M will still be invited to your barbecue. Listen, Miss A Block, you better ask somebody. If you don't know, you better act like you know, huh? I write better bars than probably 3/4 of the industry that's out there. Listen, and I'm not even on that. I'm chilling. Just, I'm just shaking the cobwebs off. Just imagine, huh? Listen. Leave who alone? Leave Eminem alone. Oh, no, y'all not. Oh, no, y'all not coming here capping and caping for Eminem. Eminem, listen, trust me. I'm pretty sure Eminem got some bars up his sleeve. That's what I said. I don't think we heard the last of it in the least bit. I don't think we've heard the last of it in the least bit. And I think Eminem will definitely have an answer for good old Benzino. I think he will. Now, what does if Eminem comes out firing heavy, does Benzino have enough petrol in the tank to you know what I'm saying, to oversee and overstand what may come his way? That's what we gonna see in the future. J Dub, what you talking? You stop. Talking about leave him alone. Oh my God. Hey Nikki, let me find out you got a little thing for the little vanilla fella. Let me find out, Nikki, you got a thing for M&M's. Let me find out. But anywho, I think it's healthy, long as it stays on wax or online or whatever the case may be. I think that is healthy for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, given the origins of hip hop, given the battle groups of old, long as it doesn't become a thing of seeing each other in the street and becoming an issue that way. Let the illest MC prevail. Let the illest MC prevail. You hear me? M don't bother no one. Leave him alone. Zeno. I don't know. I think this last go around, J Lady Lane, Eminem jive like threw a couple of shots at Zeno this time around. They've been going back and forth for many years. Since I think the Source was around like that. Since Benzino had something to do with the Source or whatever. But I think this last go around, I think Eminem kind of poked at pause at Benzino this time around or whatever. So I think he kind of started at, hey Tiffany, good morning to you. Good morning to you. He said Zeno won't have enough ass to sit on. Calling the white man yellow is bugged out. Excuse me. No, he will never take him down. Eminem's melt your mouth. Don't hate feel. Pause. Ain't no Eminem melting in my nothing. You pause. Maybe for y'all established. You know what I'm talking about, but not for your boy. No hate. I'm not hating on. Listen, I'm not hating on Eminem. He said, I think that Bovid messed up your ears. No. The hip hop purists, as well as the hip hop purists, backpackers, as well as the thugs and miscreants, have all kind of said thus far, for the most part, that Zeno is kind of got the up on the situation. Of course. Do I think it's over? Nah. Do I think Slim Shady gonna pull something out the tuck? Hell yeah. If he feel like it. We'll see where this goes, though. But no, I'm not hating on nobody. That's what I said, Ms. A Block. M started this one, so you can't blame Zeno. That's a fact. M started this one. Jay Lay said, nope, they've been picking at him for a minute. They both been picking with each other for a good little while. Miss A Block said, F him. He's a culture vulture. What he doing for the brown community? Listen. I guess Phil's not into melting. Not no damn Eminem, not in my pause. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for y'all, Keisha Hall can have herself a ball if her assets are in order. Listen, I'm back like I never left, Keisha Hall. Back like I never left. Maybe M already got the clap back in the chat. Hey, Rich, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I said, do I think that this is over? Nah. I think Eminem's like, oh yeah, that's what you coming with. If I was Eminem, I'd have did just what he doing. Let that last one rock out a little bit, so everybody think that is an ether or something. Till I come with the ether, that is, I if I was Eminem, I would make this the illest diss ever, giving you both the fast run-on rap that he like to do and slowing it down to bring home certain points. I would bring out every ounce of energy of my mental capacity to thrash him. Now the question is, if he does that, does Benzino have the mental fortitude and the penmanship to make it do what it do to fight back after that one? We shall see, though. We shall see. I love it for hip hop. I love it for hip hop. Ever since he walked out of that award show because of what they did to him, he keep poking that clear clear melanin. He ain't got no damn melanin. Now you bugging, J Lady Lady, talking about clear melanin. M needs to just walk away right on down 8 Mile. Listen, I want them to trade a couple more shots. I want them to, for hip hop's sake. For hip hop's sake, because it's good promotion. At the end of the day, like I said, as long as it don't get the physicalities and all the extras, I think it's good for hip hop. I think it is. Phil, stop. You got no either. You just eat. Miss A Block, you a hater. You hear me? Zeno paid the right ghostwriter. Frank Murphy, no, he didn't, because I ain't get that Zelle, so he ain't paid the right one. He ain't paid the right one. Hey, y'all, come on over to the good YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are bugging. If y'all thought Zeno diss track was like that, if I got my hands on that pen for that man, listen, that thing gonna be through the stratosphere. You hear me? Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Zeno has no bars. That diss, I ain't gonna hold you. That diss that the young Shady Music dude Cassius put out was kind of nice though. I ain't gonna hold you. The dude Cassius, he had a nice diss though. I was just like, mind your business, young Padawan. Mind your business. This is between Obi-Wan and you know what I'm saying, Darth Seth. You know what I'm saying? Let them go at it. Mind your business. You didn't know who rapped Benzino, Nikki? Oh yeah, he come from the group called Made Men way back in hip hop history. You got to do your due diligence. How much you charging for diss tracks, Phil? It depends. In a situation like this, and who is against and who is for and all this other stuff, you got to come out. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little chatter. But I promise you, you're going to be like, oh, listen. The almighty RSO made men. That's a fact, Miss A Block. That's a fact. Not, who was that? Nikki, not only was he a rapper, but his group was a movement out of Boston, a hell of a movement, streetwise as well as in music. You might need one. Listen, established, get in my inbox. I promise I won't let you die. Wow. Listen. You said, wow, I don't care for him. Oh, wow. He better try to control that daughter of his. Oh, Lord, listen. I know, Miss A Block. Trust me. I know. I'm going to need a diss track for Diddy. Hey, Papa True Guns, that's easy. That's light work. Trust me, I'm worth my weight in gold. You hear me? When it comes to that pen game. What I say in the joint, when it comes to this pen game, I'm more ghost than Amari. Listen, been gamed up since the birth of Atari, legendary. Listen, and that's light. That's Y'all don't understand, boy. You know I know Boston, my pull-up state. Oh, I know that's right. Who this was the best? M, Meg, Nicki, or Zeno? Nah, I ain't even get into the Nicki Minaj and Megan thing. I ain't even get into that. Now, speaking of Meg and Nicki, a lot of people thinking that Megan got the one up thus far on Nicki. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? I think Nicki. I think Nicki, if she feels like entertaining it, will come out victorious on in this situation in more ways than one. But we shall see, because not only does Nicki have a machine behind her, Megan got a machine behind her. So it would definitely make for an interesting situation. That's for sure. Meg got it so far. I know that's what I'm thinking too. But if y'all know, like I know, Nicki is an MC. Nicki can spit them bars now. Meg won just because of Nicki's reaction. Charlie Hustle, you might got a point there, buddy. But see, established Remy is a different animal. Remy is a different animal. A lot of people don't understand, like, even with that 10-year laydown, that Remy had to go through, excuse me, Remy was her before she left. If Remy wouldn't have left when she did, I would venture to say Nicki might not have quite been Nicki. Some of these other artists might not have been quite who they are today. Hell, some of the stuff that y'all are listening to in the female world of hip hop might not have gotten as much spin or rotation as it's getting. I'm just saying, if Remy didn't lay down, I think the face or the scope of hip hop when it comes to the female aesthetic of it all would have been different. I'm telling you. That one line to put her in the fellas for a weekend. Miss A Block said, I don't care for either. Got that mad. You really can't compare Meg to Nicki. That's a fact. Papa True Guns, I'm with you on that, nephew. Megan still got some proving to do. Megan still got some proving to do. Megan still got some history to make. Megan still got some records to make. Megan still has to prove her worth long term. Just because you link up with this one or that one and have and create a and are a part of a monster hit does not make you the best there is. Uh, from what I heard, Megan got a release coming. This release coming out better be it. This release coming out, this album or this project coming out better be it, because it's gonna be a problem if it ain't. It's gonna be a problem. What's negative, Frank Murphy? Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, hit that thumbs up for your boy. One time for the one time. Listen, we want to menage with the algorithm. I know I do. Listen, I know y'all got love for your boy, but it's enough for me to go around. And I want to trick that algorithm into getting more people in here. So don't just hold me tight. Set me free. And share that live for me, and hit that thumbs up for your boy. That part right there. D Blade, good morning. Good morning. Nicki can keep those doctors who's robbed herself. Who is she? Mother Goose. Vino Diva, good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Listen, I think both of them are healthy for hip hop. The Zeno and Eminem situation, and I think the Nicki, Megan Thee Stallion situation is good for hip hop too. Speaking of Megan, Megan, Whack 100. I don't know if he trolling or not, but he said he got footage. He got some Asian lady or whatever that followed them from the onset of them arguing. Got the footage of who did what for real. When it comes to the Tory Lanez situation, where was she at this whole time though? But according to him, and who knows if he's trolling or keeping it a thou wow. According to him, though, that footage is gonna change a whole lot of perspectives, and from what he said, allegedly will end Megan's career. I don't know, but Whack 100. Stop bullshitting. I know you trying. If there is a tape, you trying to get a bag out of it. I get it. Release the footage, knuckle. Remy was never considered the best rapper ever. Mumbo Sauce, Frank Murphy. How old are you? Before she went to jail, she was destroying people in battle rap. Mumbo Sauce, and she was doing her thug thizzle in the industry. You better do your Googles and your due diligence. Remy was she. You hear me? Listen, all this lean back and we on the way up and all that, that's cool. But the rim before she went in was an animal. Listen, she had people shook, including Nicki. Rim was a what? What y'all got now is a more refined Remy Ma. What y'all got now is a more refined Rim. Rim then was an animal. And about putting in that work. Wavy said, Wavy Crockett, good morning. What's good? He like the mob. Said Whack is a weirdo. He need to worry about why he was next. Damn man. Papa True Gun said free Tory. Stop capping. Salute. What's good? He like the mob. Yeah, established. That's it right there. I want to see the footage. I've always had questions of certain aspects of what went on and what actually was in her foot, who did what, who did when, because there was a leak that said there was no DNA on the gun of his, and then they said it was. Like, it's like, come on now, like what's the real? What's the real? But we on the way up. Hey, Wavy, that part. Remy was running through people on them Smack DVDs in Fight Club back in the day. That's a fact. Okay, that's right. You about the same age. She was always behind Foxy and Kim. No. Foxy and Kim and them was kind of on their way out when Remy was on her way up. What? Remy bodied everything that came in her path and had a mob of solid females rolling with her. Man, listen. If you ask me, Rim is what Foxy Brown was on her way to being. Times 3, times 4. Mumbo sauce. You looking at a hip hop and rap purist, a hip hop and rap connoisseur. You looking at somebody that had the mixtape game on Smash when it come in the DC area. I put a lot. Ask around. I put a lot of the work in. I put a lot of work out here. I put a lot of artists in the DC area that people didn't know about. If anything, I allegedly I probably owe 50 some money Because that Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, well, Ghetto Quran and all that, I put that in the DC streets. I got the bootleggers came to me, the DC bootleg Lisa and Cheeky and all them that used to be down the RFK Stadium came to me and got it from me and went and burnt it and put it out there. Listen, I put in a lot of work. Understand something. She was one of them ones. Now, of course, Lil' Kim in her heyday was Lil' Kim. Foxy Brown in her heyday was Foxy Brown. Eve definitely was her, but they weren't in the same time period. Lil' Kim went through her mess with the courts and all that. Lil' Kim wasn't around like a Foxy Brown kind of fell back a little something. Eve was off in the TV and doing her. Remy Ma, when she was coming up, she was kicking in the door, waving the 4-4 at anybody, male and female alike. Remy she didn't have the hits. She didn't really get them hits until she came home. That's a fact, established. She didn't have them hits until she came home. That's why I say if she did not go away for that 10, if she didn't go away for that 10 established, you probably wouldn't have these Pound Town songs. You probably wouldn't have some of this stuff, some of these songs that's out now, and the landscape of female rapping and MCing and etc. I think would have been totally different if Remy didn't go to jail. Trust me. You say 50 owe me some money? I don't know. I made a rack of bread established. I made a rack of bread. Allegedly. So was Remy around before Nicki? Because I remember Kim still rapping with Nicki. You right. You right about that, Frank Murphy. Remy was around before Nicki. Actually, there's footage. I don't know. I forget whose DVD it was on, but there was footage of what you would call trolling now, where a different Nicki who wasn't dressed up like the Barb fantastic Nicki that you see today, was trying to harass Rem on a allegedly sexual nature. I'm gonna leave that there. But yeah, and that was on the DVDs or whatever back then or whatever. But yeah, Nicki was still with that group or whatever. I think she was with at the time. Nicki was still with at the group at the time. I'm trying to think. Was Foxy locked up when Nicki and Kim got heated? Because Kim wasn't doing a whole lot. She made, I think, one more song or so with doing the Nicki thing, but Kim wasn't doing a whole lot. At that point, Remy had conceded. She absolutely had she did have conceded. You right, baby. She didn't have the hits like she have now, like all the way up and the songs that she got now. She didn't have those, but she conceded was one of them songs. That's a fact. Night Rider, the home team, Southeast Slim, GMG, the moderation king he is. He's in the building. She was an underground legend like Lil Flip. But Nicki wasn't mainstay. Nicki didn't become mainstay until after Remy Ma got locked up though. Nicki was way underground at that point too though, Frank. Nicki didn't become a household name with that cover, that Lil' Kim cover that she copied and all that. That happened after Remy Ma got locked up. Salute. 20 bandana. Whoa. She had nowhere near the hits plural that Kim, Fox, and Eve had. That's my point. Yeah, but I think because her journey got cut short. because she was on a trail. She was on a path that she probably would have. 10 years is a lot of years in the game to miss out on. And a lot of people don't get the opportunity to jump back in the game and have a machine behind them as soon as they touch down, the way that Rim did too, to afford her to get those hits that she came out and got. But had she not went in, I can almost guarantee she probably would have had more hits than them. I can almost guarantee you that. Yeah, Miss A Blocks. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Kim was attached to Biggie. E was with Rough Riders. Remy had to work 10 times harder because Terror Squad was hurting after Pump Pass and Joe revamped it. That's real spill. That's real spill. 10 years established. A dime. She did a dime. He said, I know a little something. Pap definitely had her back. That's a fact. Said Nikki became a household name when she went to Justin's 16th birthday party. Yeah, before when Remy went in, all the buzz in the industry was Rim. All the buzz in the industry was Rim before she went in. Y'all can say what y'all want about this one, that one, the third. Yes, she didn't have all the hits that this one or that one had at the time. But y'all gotta understand, at the point of the career that Remy was, neither did Kim, neither did Foxy, neither did Eve. I think how can I put this? I'll leave that there. But had Remy not did that 10 years, a lot of this crap that y'all hearing now, I think the landscape of women rapping would be a lot different. Maybe, maybe not, but I just think so. Just like I feel like if Pac hadn't passed when he did and Big didn't pass when he did, the landscape of rap would have been a little bit different too. I'm just saying. Nikki wasn't even accepted up north. She had to come down south with Miss Deb and Gucci to get lit before Young Money existed. That's true, because I think when Fendi had her, Fendi was trying to get her to pop off. Yeah. Rim was a battle rapper that made her super vicious. That's a fact. Matter of fact, there's a battle between her and Lady Luck. Lady Luck that's historic between Remy and Lady Luck, and Remy smashed Lady Luck, and I like Lady Luck. If Pop was here, the whole game would be different. That's a fact. That's a fact. I would dare to say that we wouldn't have had mumble rap. I dare to say that we wouldn't have had no mumble rap. I dare to say that. If Pac was still here, I don't even think there would have been mumble rap. I don't know, though. I'm just me. I don't know a whole lot about a whole lot, but I know a little bit about a little bit. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. It's interesting, though. It's interesting, though, to watch how things morphed when it comes to hip hop and how things took turns and twists throughout the 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 so-called birth of hip hop up until now. The twists and turns from the braggadocious battle rap, group on group, artist on artist. I'm better than you. To partying, to consciousness, to gangsterism, to partying a little more, to street antics, to and along the way the glorifying of the drug dealer and flashy flyness, down to the drug user being the hip thing to do, to people being so high in the studio that they mumbling and stumbling over their words, thus mumble rap and all this and the third. To see hip hop go from being the New York mainstay to basically affecting and effecting every hood, every suburban area, every rural backwood road in America and across the seas to other countries, etc. To see the changes and see the different places and spaces that is gone to. Nicki and Fendi had a falling out, as she has damn near everybody. That's why she went with Deb, who is also a Queens native. That's a fact. That's a fact. What about the country music? What you talking about, Nicki? The country music. I think the art of hip hop is lost on a lot of these newbies. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Speaking of the changes of the whatever the case may be, let's talk about Let's talk about the Grammys. Let's talk about the Grammys. That's a fact established. Our generation glorified drug dealing. This new generation glorifies the drug use. That's a fact. Elaborate why you think these things. Elaborate why you think these things wouldn't have happened if these artists were alive. Okay. Hey, Jaleel. Good morning to you. You got to understand, right? If you look at hip hop and the waves that it went through, Pac left here in his prime. Pac left here with a whole lot more to say and do. Pac left here influencing a vast many MC, a vast many rapper, a vast many hip hop purists, as well as street dude alike. The void that left when he left kind of opened the door for certain things. Big as well. Hove took up the mantle. Hove took up the mantle for the East, or whatever the case may be. However, there was so much. How can I put this? There was so much emphasis put on bringing New York back, and this, that, and the third, the gang culture and things of that nature of the West, that the South kind of took to its own wherewithal and had to go inward, so to speak, support our own, almost like a Tulsa, Oklahoma type of situation within the hip hop community, so to speak. Drugs has always been around in hip hop, just like it's always been around in rock and roll, just like it's always been around in country music, like it's always been around in entertainment. Period. I don't think the illicit drug use would have been celebrated the way that it has become if Pac was still around. Hell, I don't even think Biggie would have been with that. I don't think Biggie would have been with that. But if Pac was still around, I don't think some of these drugs that the youngers are doing and thinking is cool would have got a pass. And what happened was you had a lot of people that, not just in the music industry, but even in the street world, reputable people that got locked up and it left a void, and it left a lot of people to their own vices, and it left a lot of so-called OGs and people that some people respected who had their own hidden vices and as well as open vices that youngins started to look towards like, oh, if so and so's doing it, it got to be cool. If so and so's doing it, it's got to be okay. And what happened was when you see your favorite artist in the studio tooting, zooting, and these other things, leaning, and all these other things, and you feel as though they're making a dope song, and oh shit, that's part of their creative process. I need to do that too. It's a lot of it's peer pressure, it's a perception. It's a lot of things, Jaleel. A lot of things. I could go on and on about that. Good morning. Hey, Sharonda Bradford. Good morning to ye. Tiki. Good morning to ye. Pac is dope, but DMX is the GOAT. Wavy. I'll leave that there. I could go on and on, Jaleel, with that, but I just think, just like there's a lot of things, right, that happen in hip hop that if they didn't, or if they would have, I guess it was meant to happen that way. But if it would have stayed the course that it seemed like it was supposed to be going, a lot of things would have been different. To me, original hip hop was based on rhyming and being lyrical. This new shit is more entertainment. That's a fact. I'll give you that, Shaw. I'll give you that one. Now, how do y'all feel about the Grammys or whatever, right? I'll start here. I'll start with Hove. Hove subliminally and openly shitted on them folks, if you ask me. He openly and subliminally shitted on the Grammys and the recording arts industry. If you ask me, so much so that he didn't wait to get behind the scenes to drink some alcohol out of the award. He did it right there in the Grammys. That shit is crazy. His speech, crazy. Is he right? Even the part when he was talking about his own wife, was he right? Spot on. Even down to the part of, oh, you boycotting, but you watching from a room. Even including himself, he kept it 1,000. You got to respect that. You got to keep it. You got to keep it 1,000. I mean, you got to respect the fact that he. You know what I'm saying? He said, I boycotted, but I watched it from a hotel room. Yeah, established. It's footage that showed him that Lifetime, whatever the name of that award was that he won. He put some champagne in the drunk out of it at the goddamn Grammys. Like, nigga. Listen, you gotta respect that. Um, but I think it's more to be done. I think there's more to be done. Because at the same time, it's like, okay, that's all well and good, but what else you gonna do? What else are you gonna do for the culture? Now, what I found interesting was, and I think it was purposeful. When he went to the stage, he had his daughter with him, but he didn't have, but Beyonce didn't go up there with him. I don't think a lot of people read into that, but I did. I think it was known that what he was going to say is what he was going to say, and I think he didn't want. I think he wanted the shrapnel to be as minimal as possible towards Beyonce, as opposed to himself. He probably at a point like, I don't care what they got to say about me, but I think he didn't want the visual image of her being up there with him while he's saying what he needs to say in his speech or whatever. Kanye did it first. He was called crazy. Jay-Z does it now. It's a conversation that needs to be had. Kanye, I think it's this. The difference, I think, Keisha, is the delivery. I think it's the delivery. Kanye did it more so in a rant or a rave. Hove did it in a conversationalist way with some witty banter, so to speak. Oh, he definitely threw jabs that stung, but it was the way in which he did it, the way in which he said it, made it a lot more palatable than when Kanye did it, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. You know how they say, don't let your good be evil spoken, or whatever the case may be? I might be saying something now that resonates to some people, and I might be saying something now that might not resonate with some other people. Whereas somebody else can come along and say the exact same thing, or in a roundabout way, the same thing that I'm saying, and it reaches the people that don't want to hear me say what I'm saying, if that makes sense. All because of my delivery, all because of maybe the way I'm looking, the way I'm acting, my antics, whatever the case may be. Same with Kanye West. I think Kanye West dilutes his own messages by the way that he does it. By the way he does it. I think at times he comes off as arrogant to where he doesn't want to listen to other people. Either that or he doesn't have the right people in his corner to help him hone his message home to say exactly what he wants to say, but say it in such a way that it doesn't come across crazy or come across like a lunatic, but that it comes across as a brilliant man that has something to say. Right. Wanted to focus on him, not her. Ye ran up on that stage off that Hennessy like a lunatic. There's a difference. Yeah, it was definitely. That's the thing. Ye was more erratic. Ho was more calm and cool and smooth with it. You get what I'm saying? It's like me. You know how I be saying my parables and riddles. It's like I ain't got to offend. I can offend you if I want to. I can get brash if I want to. I'm with all the shits if I need to be. But I'd rather just talk to you and let it just eat into your soul while I'm smiling at you. That's kind of what Hov was on. That's kind of like what Hov was on. Yeah, Drake also said it in the same way Hov did too. They cut Drake's mic. Drake ain't got as much power as Hov though. Drake ain't got as much power as Hov though. If a dog barks, it's trying to warn you either whether it be loud or that's a fact, Keisha Hall. That's fine. But if that dog is foaming from the mouth or running around in a circle chasing his tail, you gonna look at that dog like, what is he wanting us? That he's crazy? That he might got rabies? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But no, I get where you're going. I get what you're trying to say. Now, on the one hand, I'm happy that they gave Big Mike, Killer Mike, those 3 awards. On the one hand, I'm happy they gave Killer Mike those 3 awards. Killer Mike's project was a damn good one. I forget who all that he was up against in all 3 categories, though. To say if he full on honestly, I bit my tongue. should have gotten all three. However, the fact of what Big Mike does when he raps says something, whether it was bought and paid for, whether the awards are bought and paid for or righteously earned. It says something to the industry. It says something to the consumer. It says something to the artists themselves. To me, it says y'all better get to working. That y'all better start putting out quality material. That y'all better start putting out hip hop with substance. That's what it says to me. That's right, established. It says not just your message, it's the delivery as well. That's a fact. It says a lot to the industry. Like, what are y'all putting what are you putting your dollars behind? What are you putting your money behind? What are you putting out here by the masses for the masses? Killer Mike in his music brings out a balance. Killer Mike's music brings about a balance to some hood things, to some things that'll make you think, which is much needed in hip hop, which is much needed in music in general, which is much needed in our communities, which is much needed on these internet streets. Yeah, and that was interesting too, Jalil. They didn't televise one hip hop award yesterday. Which leads to the other part. They didn't televise his awards, but you hear more so now about him being arrested and or detained last night, more so than the three awards that he won. I don't know why he got arrested. I don't know what was it about. However, there was some rumbling saying that him and or his people got into it with some of the security there at the Grammys. Over what? I don't know. Maybe they didn't recognize Killer Mike. I don't know. But that I think he might have a lawsuit on his hands. I don't know what all took place, but I think it might be. I think it ain't out. I think it ain't over yet. But the fact that you go from clean sweeping the rap category for the award show and being led away in handcuffs is different. It's different. I don't know, established. That's the thing. I see that the Breakfast Club put some. I just got a notification. The Breakfast Club put out something where he was charged with a misdemeanor, whatever the case may be. That could be in it. That could be a lot of things though. Um, could be disturbing the peace. Could be disorderly conduct. Could be whatever. It'll be interesting to know what took place though. Shaw says something always happens Grammy weekend. They don't care about us. But this is different because it happened in the awards itself. It happened. I don't know if it was behind. I don't know if it was behind stage. I don't know if it was in the VIP section or whatever, waiting area, green room areas. I don't know where this situation happened or whatever. But not only do you have the footage of Big Mike being very celebratory as to him getting his 3 Grammys, but then you also see him being walked off in handcuffs behind the scenes. Almost looks like a movie, or like something out of a video or whatever. They say he assaulted a security guard at the Grammys. I wonder why, though. I wonder why, Keyshaw. If that be the case, it would make more sense. I don't know. I keep calling one to call him Big Mike. Killer Mike has been known to want to use his hands. He has. However, he's an educated and smart individual that knows how to move around in certain rooms that a lot of brothers and sisters don't. So it makes you wonder, what did the security guard do? Not freeing and clearing Killer Mike from anything that he could have done or did do, but what all did the security guard do or say that because Killer Mike doesn't strike you as that type of person. So it's like your first thought is like, okay, the security guard must have said or did something or pushed him or try to do something, and Killer Mike wasn't having it. Just to me, y'all coming over here to the good YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Put his hands on him. I just don't know how. Was it a hit or a push? Misdemeanor battery charge. Oh man, yeah, that's he could have slapped him or something. He could have pushed him, or it could have been a number of things, or whatever the case may be. But I don't know, because sometimes, listen, as somebody that used to be a bouncer, right? That used to do security. I've done a little bodyguard and shit like that too. Some of these jokers that get these positions as security, as a bouncer, whatever the case may be, start to feel like they Superman. Start to feel like they are the end all be all. Start to think that they the roughest, toughest person in the world. And the thing that I think that differentiated me and a few others, at least in DC, from a few of the others, is the fact that I came from the streets. I came from outside. I know what it meant. You had to leave from out of that establishment and answer. Especially in the time when I was doing security and bouncing. It was when DC was the murder capital. It was when the crack era was going on. I told y'all before, the club I started at was right there in the heart of Wayne Perry's hood. It's the stronghold. That tells you something. You couldn't just be acting like you the biggest, baddest bouncer, like your ass didn't have to walk out that club and get your ass home. And or tend to the people in the streets or whatever the case may be. Yeah, you had to hold your own. Yeah, you had to put your foot down. Yeah, you had to at times put your foot in somebody's ass. But you had certain bouncers and security guards that act like they think they the shit. Act like they Superman or something, like they body made of Teflon, Kevlar, or some other bulletproof material. And they, in turn, sometimes don't know how to talk to people. Some of them get these security jobs. Some of them get these bouncing jobs. Some of them get these police jobs. And they were victims of bullying. They were victims of harassment. They were outcasts. They were bammers. They were herbs. They were busters. Not all, some. They weren't very popular in school, a lot of them. They were picked on, some of them. Some of them downright just look down at a certain type of people, and they get these jobs. They get these jobs and feel like they are the authority now. And it's our time. It's my time. You got to listen to me. I'm that. Now I don't know if this be the situation. Hey, Notorious, good morning to ye. Thank you, darling. I don't know if this be the case or not. Hey, Cotton Candy. Hey, Pretty Passion Fruit. I don't know if that was this situation or not, but sometimes these security guards think they are more than what they are, and they're quick to want to physically assert themselves on you, thinking that shit is cool. When the physicality should be one of the last resorts, to be honest. But nevertheless, we'll find out more about what's going on with Killer Mike and what happened, what didn't happen, what they say happened, what he says happened, or what really happened, or whatever the case may be. But getting back to what I said before, I think whether the awards were paid for or righteously earned, I think it sets a precedence for hip hop. I think it sets a precedence for black music, especially urban music. That, come on now, some more substance is what we're looking for. More substance is what's needed. Shout out to Killer Mike. Shout out to Killer Mike in winning those 3 awards, one way or the other. Shout out to that brother. If y'all have not checked out his latest project, go check it out. It's streaming on all platforms. Go check it out for yourself and see for yourself. Do you think it was warranted of him winning? I think so. The couple tracks that got put out there were heavy. That dedication to his mother, woo, man, tearjerker. You hear me? But listen, I'm just Big Phil. What do I know? Hey, Pretty Passion Fruit. Most definitely, R.I.P. to Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers, if y'all don't know who that is, that's the original Apollo Creed from the Rocky franchise movies. The father of who Michael B. Jordan played. He played Adonis Creed. Carl Weathers was a hell of an actor. A football player, ex-NFL football player. He, at a time, showed a black man with charisma, a black man with, how can I put it, that had his shit together. He made you love him and then hate him, but then love him again in the Rocky series. I think his role as Apollo Creed made a lot more young brothers wanted to box a little something outside of the boxing heroes that were around in that period. I think that he made a lot more people want to box and things of that nature. He's definitely an icon and a void that will be missing in acting, far as black actors and actresses. And a lot of these younger actors owe him a debt of gratitude for the things that he did acting wise. And may that brother be able to rest in peace. Hey, Jazzy, I see you. Good morning. Thank you. I'm glad that the brother has been able to move on to the next life or to the afterlife with a legacy left here for his children and his grandchildren. Long live Carl Weathers. Action Jackson, that's a fact. He played Action Jackson. Happy Gilmore, that's a fact. Action Jackson. A lot of people don't remember Action Jackson though. And he was in the Predator movie. That's right. Some of y'all know a little something. Y'all know a little something. I think he slapped the police hat off. Listen, listen, I can't say what I want to say there. Oh yeah, Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, he did. That's the thing. Y'all can't play with certain people. You can't play with certain people. Certain people, they smile off stuff and all that, but when people get to acting out and whatnot, then it's like, oh, how dare you? Like, no, how dare you? How dare you? If y'all are in the security industry, if y'all are in as a bouncer, as a security guard, as a SPO, or whatever the case may be, understand that just as well as you are human, other people are human too. Yeah, you have a job to do, but you can either be a hero in your job or a tyrant at your job. You could be well respected at your job or heavily hated at your job. Above it all, though, know that your job is just your job. Your job ain't the real world, because you got to leave from off that post. You got to leave from out of that booth. You got to leave from out of that vehicle. You got to leave away from the job scene where you might feel like you're uberly secure in your position. And know that the streets can get real, that the world can get really real. Trust me. Vanity was in Action Jackson. That's a fact. It was established. What you know about Vanity? We talk about the Killer Mike situation, Jazzy. Him winning them awards, and then also being detained and or arrested or whatever last night. All us '80s babies should know call weathers work. That's a fact. That is a fact. Listen, y'all. Listen. I'm not 100%, as y'all can tell, as y'all can see, as y'all can hear, but my soul and my spirit is 1,000%. And even within my quietness and my sitting and watching, I've been seeing a lot of folks, a lot of shenanigans, a lot of bullshiggery. And it's like some people are stuck on the same old, same old. And it's like, okay, this is a new year. What's different about your life? This is a new year. What is different about your choices? This is a new year. What do you esteem to do differently? This is a new year. What type of plans do you have for yourself? Are you going to continue down the same path and trails that you've been walking and getting nothing out of it? Plucking at the trees along the way and getting no fruits out of none of it? Or are you going to do something different with your life? It is 2024. 2024. I've been watching some very talented individuals waste their talents away, male and female alike. Waste their talents away, either by doing dumb shit or by doing nothing. Allowing their circumstances and situations to dictate their work ethic, their talent output. I've heard some people selling the same dreams and crap that they were selling last year. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, do that, but doing nothing. Now I get it. Life happens, lives, and life happens, so that some things can be a dream deferred. Your ambitions, your goals, your passions can be made to be in forbearance, meaning might take you longer to try to put together or do the things that you want to do. But to sit and do nothing, to do nothing, Even the things you can do where money isn't the stopping factor is idiotic to me. Thank you, Shalove. I think that no matter what you do, no matter who you are, no matter what you entertain or what you esteem to be, do something. Do something that shows the best of you. Do something that shows your worth. Do something that shows your brand, you. Do something that's beyond the mediocre. Just like the Killer Mike project and the Killer Mike winning of the awards. Show balance. Show balance in your life. Show that there's more to you than meets the eye. Show that there's more to you than what's been portrayed on these internet streets. Show that there's the best is yet to come from you. Show your increased self-worth and show your increased worth to the places, platforms, things, entities, companies, corporations, opportunities that you esteem to be a part of. Sitting stagnant in your own BS, it's not a good look, nor is it promising for you to get to where you want to be along in your passion, your dreams, and your purpose. Miss A Block, that part right there. Use your creative side and get to the bag. There's a lot of talent, but it's wasting away into nothingness. Not necessarily because people don't know what to do or how to do it, but the fact that they're scared to do it, they feel like they ain't worthy to do it, or they're just too stupid to do it. This ain't a rant or rave against one person or one individual, male or female, female or male. This is for all of us. This is for all of us. And apply it to whatever you're good at in this world. Apply it to your anything that you want to do, whether it be on your job site, whether it be in the entertainment industry, whether it be singing, rapping, whether it be ball playing, basketball, football, baseball, whatever the case may be, whether it be in podcasting, whether it be in starting a boutique, whether it be in makeup, lashes, whether it be whatever. Get up, get out, and get something. Get off your ass and do something. And God forbid, don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do or who you can or can't be. But you got to get out your own way and stop looking in the fucking mirror and basically telling yourself what you ain't gonna be. I'm just saying. It's okay to cut up the shenanigans and bullshittery, but put some balance in your life. What else you doing with yourself? You reading a book? Read something. You trying to learn something? Learn something. Hell, you got dreams, goals, aspirations, passions, a purpose? Do something. Do something. Whether it's popular to everything or everybody, or it makes you stand alone over to the left or to the right, do something. Respect yourself. Know your worth. Demand respect. Demand that your worth be recompensed in the endeavors that you esteem to be a part of. That part right there, pretty passion, passions and purpose. In me dealing with this Bovid situation, and I've been sitting back, I've been watching, I've been entertained by some things, but then there's other things. It's like, look at this, same old shit, same old excuses, same old bullshittery, and it's disheartening because you see some people that are very talented just shit on themselves, so to speak, when it comes to doing something with what they have been blessed to do. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I said, life be life, and so sometimes the things you want to do might take extra times or extra moments. We human, we might fall short in certain areas, but the goal is to get the hell up and do something. The goal is to not let it stop you. You want more out of life. You want more money. You want to get to more bags. You want to get to achieve things. You want to get to experience some things. Then you got to get up and show that you're worthy of those things. You got to get up and show that you are deserving of those things, of the respect, of the accolades, of the monetary recompense. Uh, that you are worthy to be in the room to be a part of situations. At some point, enough has to be enough. I'm not going to be long winded, but at some point, enough has to be enough. And you got to say, okay, am I going to stick and stay with the same old, or am I going to do something different? Am I going to stay one sided or one way, or am I going to bring about a balance in my life, or walk towards better in my life? Am I going to allow some woman or some man to tell me what the hell I can and can't do, or can and can't be? Um, am I going to allow my circumstances, my situations, my lack of having stop me from getting to a bag, getting to my dreams, getting to my purpose and my passion? Am I going to stop or allow my shortcomings, my own shortcomings, and or my vices stop me from being the best person, male or female, that I'm meant to be? Am I okay with just being okay? Am I okay with just being the butt of every joke? Am I okay with being just being? And if that's you, cool, have at it. Have at it. But at the end of the day, no matter what it is that you do or choose not to do, to thine own self be true. Forget Big Phil. Forget anybody else on these internet streets. Forget anybody else in the real world. To thine own self be true. And if you look in the mirror and there's more there than just the makeup you applying to your face, ladies, fellas, than the grooming you're doing to your face. If there's more of a mask there than anything that you can do to your face, or a filter you can put on your face, then you need to reassess yourself. You need to reassess yourself and get your life right. Not because I said so, not because nobody else said so, but your destiny, your purpose is waiting for you to do so. If you have children, your children are waiting for you to do something. Their children, or the future children that they might have, are waiting for you to do so. That's a fact, Jazz. A lot of people are lost and hurt souls. But until they realize that they're lost and they hurt, they're gonna continuously being lost and hurt. Or out here hurting and trying to help other people to be lost. That's a fact. What you talk about, pretty passionate? Oh, you talking about? Anyway, I didn't mean to get all preachy and all this and the third though. But what I'm trying to say is, it's 2024. Live out your best life. Tomorrow isn't promised for near one of us. At any given moment, somebody could be gone just like that. You could be gone just like that. I could be gone just like that. What you gonna do with the time that you granted on this earth? We ain't talking about yesterday. We ain't talking about last year. We ain't talking about 10 years ago, whatever the case may be. We talking about from this moment forward. This moment forward, what are you going to do with your world? What are you going to do with your life? What are you going to do about the things that have been placed in you to achieve and esteem to be and do? What are you going to do about it? Huh? Are you gonna lay there in your shit, or you gonna get up, clean yourself up, tear them sheets off the bed, remake that bed, and get up and get out and get something? What you gonna do? Don't let nothing or nobody stand between you and the path that's been set in front of you, filled with goals, dreams, aspirations, passions, purpose. Pit stops, snares, traps, and snares. It's not all. Your journey is your journey. So there's some things that's gonna be along the way to test you, to test your fortitude, to see if you're worthy, to see how you gonna carry it, see how you gonna deal with whatever comes your way. But the goal is to deal with it, to do something. Think about it, that part right there. A lot of people laying in their shit and really don't even know that they stink. And don't even know that they stink. That's the worst part of it. They not only are they laying a conscious effort to lay in they shit, they don't even know they stink. And it's sad. It's appalling. But hey, anyway, how y'all feeling? It's Monday. What y'all got going on? What's popping for the rest of your day, huh? What you talking about, Shy? About some daggone, then it got sexy. What y'all talking about? Oh no, I'm not going nowhere. Listen. God willing, I got 50 plus left in me. God willing, I got 50 plus left in me. You hear me? That's it. That's it right there. We got to do better. Ain't no I got to do better. Ain't no you got to do better. We all got to do better. We all got to do better. Definitely sad because you smell yourself before anyone else do it. Ha ha! Dana Mac, that part. That part. I'm getting better and better, y'all. I'm getting better and better, though. I'm not 100%, but as y'all can see, ain't no stopping me now because I'm on the move. That part, you hear me? This is wonderful, Phil, but sometimes people don't know how to start. Maybe you can start doing a step-by-step, have websites they can turn to on how to create LLC or business account. That's a good point, Keisha Hall. That's a good point. And for me, if I have information that I can give somebody, I'll give it to them. I'm not one of them that oh, you got to pay me for everything, or oh, the game should be sold not told. Oh, I don't want to tell you because you might get there before I get there. You might do something great or better than me. I'm not one of those because my thing is this. Listen, if I have the wherewithal, I got you, Jazzy. If I got the wherewithal to help somebody else be great, man, listen, here, take it and run with it. Take it and run with it. I ain't looking for a pat on my back, but if you remember a brother, remember a brother. Spin the block and even just chunk up the peace sign towards me, like, hey, what's up, Phil? What's up, Jazzy?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm glad you sound better. We don't hear that. We don't hear that stuff in your throat. That stuff that be in your throat when we was
Pause.
talking to you last time. All that stuff in your throat. I'm
Pause.
just playing.
Pause. My
I'm
voice
just
still ain't
playing.
100. It still ain't 100, but it's
It
better.
sound better than them past couple days though. But I pray it
That's a
get all the way
fact.
better. Did you take a COVID test to make sure it's gone?
I haven't taken a new one yet. I'm gonna take another one tomorrow. The last one I took, it still showed that I still have it or whatever. So I'm gonna take another one tomorrow because it takes some time before it dissipates, even after you're not contagious anymore or whatever. So
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good.
yeah,
But
yay.
I definitely agree. Well, I don't know what y'all said about the Killer Mike situation, but to fake your Grammys and shit is insane. Is that
You
why he
said
got arrested, right?
you said to fake your who? Say that again.
Did he fake his Grammys or something, his awards?
No. He actually got those 3 Grammys. I don't know why he was arrested, but there's some rumors saying that he assaulted a security guard there at the Grammy Awards or
Oh,
whatever.
so he actually did beat all those people?
I don't know.
Because they
You
were
talking
saying
about?
I seen something saying it had to be rigged because it was like I don't know. I think that's why they were saying Jay-Z said what he said. I don't know. I thought that's what happened with the Killer Mike situation. I could be
I
why,
don't. I don't. No. He got them awards, no matter how it was, whether it was bought, whether it was earned, whatever the case may be.
yeah, what do
But
he
I
sing? What do he rap?
what does he rap? He got a couple nice joints. He had that track with him and Andre 3000 that had hella heat. He had another one where he dedicated to his mother. I forget the name of it. It's called Scientists and Engineers. It was a track, Scientists and Engineers. But if you listen to his album is a nice, very well-rounded project.
Yeah.
And that's why I said he gives balance. And if he didn't pay for if his camp didn't pay for them awards and he earned it, it's making a statement in the music industry. Like, okay, you might want to talk about this, you might want to talk about that, but have some balance. Have some balance. Show more. And that's to me what his winning is saying to the broader audience, artists, consumers, et cetera, et cetera. We want more. We want more out of you. We want to see more. We want to hear more. You know what I'm saying? Because he toes the line of giving you some hood shit as well as giving you some educational, shit as well. So I think that I think that it says a lot. But anywho, what's goody like the mom, Jazzy? Hello.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. What's popping? What? What's popping? Yeah, and then the other conversation, I definitely agree. A lot of stuff is becoming repetitive and corny. At
Yeah.
some point, because I definitely sat back and yesterday I did a lot of like on Sundays I like to do church and all that stuff and get my mind and week prepared. So I really wasn't
Mhm.
trying to like be on the lives, but I come on there because of boredom and I do realize like how I be on the phone. I think that's why I'm steady trying to do certain things to keep myself busy so I can like I don't want live to be the highlight of my days because I got what I'm saying. I want to be active with a lot of different things that I got going on. So
Right.
I will be falling back from it real soon. But analyzing and just seeing the clownness and the goofiness and the just it's to me it's a lot of opinions that's really to me it's wasting our society because our society like to watch a bunch of waste. They like to watch
Mhm.
a bunch of bullshit that's like it's not meaningful, and it's that's what they just like to see. They like to see each other clown on each other, and they like to see shit just like you said, it's keep on being the same old shit that is like
The
what the fuck, what else,
same
what's
old.
new?
Like what? There's no more to it. Like
It's no more to
okay,
it. And
it's
then
like
when a
okay,
motherfucker come back from the dead, they want to be involved in the bullshit because they still full of shit. And it's like a bunch of pointless ass fucking opinions of people who ain't got no fucking motion going on. It's real corny. It's definitely corny. And
and
it's a
and
bunch
that's
of fucking excuses.
and that's the thing, right? It's okay to it's okay to entertain and be entertained by certain things. but don't make yourself so one-dimensional. Like that's all that is to it.
Right.
Give yourself value. Value yourself to say, okay, this is more to me than meets the eye. Let me show you a little bit more of this side of me or that side of me. Let me increase my value in your eyes, the value that I know that resides within me, so that
Right.
you might consider me for this role, or consider me to be a part of this project, or consider me uh in a different light than you might normally see me or whatever, or think of me or whatever. And I think that will help to kind of broaden people's watch time with a lot of things or whatever. Just get some balance in there, man. Like shit, if all you entertain is bullshit, then what's your life like?
Right. That's a saying right there. That's all you entertain. What's your life like? And that shows
That's
how
a
many.
fact.
It's
That's a
so
fact.
many of them, and a few of you know what I'm saying. It. You know what I seen? I think that it's because of where we got our audience from, a bullshit ass place. You feel me? That I realized like most people that I be sitting there saying I would have never known or followed if I never got, if I never would have clicked Nicole live that day, years ago from my live
Mm-hmm.
being shut down. I wouldn't have known a lot of these people, not saying it like
Mm-hmm.
that because some of y'all that I met, I'm actually glad I met. Like, I'm glad I met you and all that type of shit.
Thank
But
you. Thank you.
it's like, but when you sit back and you like, I'm like, damn, I didn't never like was associated with these type of fucking people, you know? And it's so many people that's like, what the fuck is you even doing? Like, what do you get up and do every day? Like, it's really corny.
That's why I had to make the personal assessment. Like, okay, Phil, what is it you trying to do? What is it you trying to achieve? What's the best route to do it for you? Whether it's a popular route or not so popular route, what is it you need to do to facilitate what it is you're trying to do? And okay, now that you know that, what you gonna do about it? And that's the thing. Everybody has to decide. Okay, what's for you, what's not for you. I'm not gonna tell somebody that you shouldn't be dealing with this or you shouldn't be dealing with that. All I'm saying is just balance your life. Balance your life.
Uh-huh.
And don't remain stagnant in the things that you want to do. Always strive to be better. Always strive to do more. Always strive to achieve and leave a legacy. That's what it should all be about. Leaving something for your kids and their kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Worthy of your endeavors. And I think that some people get so lost in the sauce that they forget to even try. You know what I'm saying? Not just a monetary thing, but just in general. I think that some people get so lost in the sauce or lost in the fact that they lost that they just forget to try. And I come from an era in time that even when you didn't have, you tried to get out from under. Even if you did it
Right.
the wrong way, you tried to do something. And I think a lot of people in this generation, in this time, they're forgetting that get out from under mentality. Whether you're doing it the right way or the wrong way, you're forgetting that, and they stay stuck and complacent to bullshit. And it's like, come on now, like, is there any more? Is it
Yeah.
is it something else to this? Come on now, let's do
He said
something.
you can learn something from anyone. Money doesn't equate to knowledge.
That's a fact.
That's a fact, but like, what was like, why do everything got to be about money? Like,
It's not.
it's
It's not.
it's not about money, but even if somebody's giving you knowledge on some things or whatever, you still got to look at, are they using the person who's giving you who? Because I feel like you can learn from anybody, but the person who's giving you knowledge and they're not doing anything, or they trying to give you knowledge, but they not even showing you or doing anything better, but they're just criticizing and they just talking because they know certain things. That's unhealthy to me too. Because how you going to sit there and be preaching something, but you're not doing it?
That's a fact. Keisha Hall, I'm touching on that Wednesday because that's going to be a nice segment. That because not only is DC based, but it's coming to a hood near you. It's coming to a city in a municipality near you. These bills that they passing are crazy, but I'm yeah, some serious joints, Keisha. I'm definitely
Mhm.
gonna touch on these Wednesday. So make sure y'all tune in Wednesday morning or whatever for that or whatever. But you're right, Jazz. My thing is this: be the best that you can be. Not because I want to see it out of you, not because nobody else wants to see it out of you, because
Because you
you
want
want to see it yourself. And that's it. Anybody can say anything they want about me, but what they not gonna be able to say is I only try to encouraging people to be the best that they can be for them, whatever that includes. Because my best for me might not be the best for Jazz, or the best for Jazz might not be the best for Shaw, or for Night Rider, et cetera, et cetera. It just be the best that's for you. Whatever your purpose is, whatever your passion is, be the best at it. Do something with it.
Do something with it. And a lot of people be lost on it because they don't want to start somewhere. Like they don't want to start, like, even a gym or anything that can take you step by step. Like you can start even Pilates if you don't like the gym. Like it's certain stuff you can start to just do stuff to make you to utilize your time.
That's a fact.
You can do stuff to utilize your time, and then soon it'll end up becoming a habit,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It'll become a habit.
I'm looking for the right female partner so that I can, you know what I'm saying, do the Pilates. And
sometimes I can do Pilates. Yeah, people can work out at home, even if you start. Like I've never stopped doing sit-ups, so I make sure I do like my 60 sit-ups or shit. Sometimes I even do 30 and be like if I'm exhausted, I'm like, okay, let me at least get my 30 in, or let me at least do my crunches. You see what I'm saying? Like you can do stuff to just keep you occupied so you won't fully fall off from.
That's true.
From the whole workout routine,
That's true. And make a plan for your day, a to-do list.
Yep.
And hold yourself accountable to it. And or if you got a good friend, homegirl, homeboy, whatever the case may be, lover, homie, friend, whatever. And y'all keep each other accountable. Y'all hold each other accountable. And you every day you go through this, like you said, it might be a workout session. Okay, let me do these calisthenics. I got a business meeting, or I want to learn something. I want to read this book for 30 minutes or an hour. I want to da-da-da-da-da. Not just your normal, okay, wash clothes and but make your day productive. Make your day productive.
I told myself that I wasn't going to go out this weekend, right? Which I didn't. So I was like on live more and everything and watching, like I was on the internet more, but I really think about, I really rather went outside to network, but I know I wanted to stay home so I can be prepared because I know I got a busy week this week and whatever. And I'm like, okay, if I can get some freedom, let me get some. But then it's like, it's still mentally draining too, because I'm not going to lie. I actually, when Moon said that my daughter going to be a whore and all that, like even when Nicole said that day, I get fueled because it's like it's coming from bitch ass people who could get touched, and it's really like you know what I'm saying? It really, it's like them. It's a mentally draining thing to even be able to hear certain shit with your ears from fuck ass people who want to be evil and energy suckers and shit.
But guess what? If you believe what they tell you, then you're gonna have what they say. But if not,
hell no, you don't. But it be just suckers. Like motherfuckers be just dead ass evil sucker, born ass broke motherfuckers.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. We on what you call it? We on YouTube.
You know what I mean?
No, just listen. People are gonna be people. People gonna be people. Some people are used of themselves, and some people are used by other entities, or whatever the case may be. Just know who you are and whose you are, and try to stay focused. We all got flaws and bullshit with us. The goal is to try to be better people. I say it all the time, and it sounds so cliche, but just try to be better than you was yesterday. And if that doesn't resonate or reside nicely with other people, so be it. Fuck them. But when it comes to you and your peace and your purpose, the fact that you're trying, the one that it means something to, or the ones that it should mean something to, it will. And they will see the difference in you, whether it be from God or down to your babies. They gonna see the differences in you each day. And that's what's important. Whether other people see, because some people, they know you in a certain place and space, and they want to keep you boxed in. They want to keep you there.
They want to keep you right. Exactly. Not fact. They come in, they want to think that they stopping something, or as if, you know what I'm saying, like I said, they be energy drinks, vampires.
Yeah. Well, guess what? All is well. All is well. Shaw, you gonna come up here with 2 minutes left into the damn show. What's up,
I'm
Shaw?
not going to talk.
Good
Relax. I'm not
morning,
going to talk. Going
Shy.
relax. Hi, Jazzy. I'm not. Hi, Phil. I miss your face.
Thank
Right?
you.
Hi.
I'm here. I'm
I miss
here.
everybody. Actually, I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a week because it has been, except for Jazzy, it has been about a week and established. I saw her in live. But you know what I was gonna say, Jazz, real quick, is that I realized that people talk about people like Beyonce and all of them other like higher up people, and they pay it no mind. And I feel like this, maybe all of this is to prepare us for where we're going. Even you, Phil, like because the more progress you all and we all make in life with certain things, whether it be whatever you want to do in this lifetime, like there's gonna be a bunch of people that's gonna be talking wild-ish about us. And it's like, all right, can you make it through this little thing right here? You know what I'm saying? Like this little fleeting moment, can we make it through? And it's like, all right, you can handle these trolls. All right. Now when you get to this level, it's gonna be more people and then more people and more people. So it's like I feel like it's practice. I know it's weird, right? But I feel like it's practice a little bit.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I feel like that's how I'm taking it now.
That's how I take it too.
Because how
Oh,
word established word. No, for real, Phil. We no, but let me tell
that's
you something.
crazy.
I'm not. I promise I won't be long. But Kimi now actually was literally trying this weekend to have good lives with good topics and discussions with Matt, Jazz, me, and it started off great. It started off so good. We switched around, then we got a little sexy with it, blah 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 blah, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, it all hell broke loose out of nowhere.
But that's because I feel like Kimmy now give everybody a freedom of speech, and he will let anybody come on, and that right there, like even when I unblock some people, that could be troubling for my spirit and soul too, because I even see that even with some people I know. I was actually on live for a long time the other day with one of my people from Atlanta who was like very like I feel like they was disrespectful as well. And then they had like Fetty Wap in the chat and he commented and all that stuff. But sometimes you could tell that certain people need to hear certain things because it's a lot of people and a lot of not just our men, because I do feel like our men need help first. Like we women need help, but our men don't understand that they are the leaders, so they need help first or need to recognize where where it went wrong at. A lot of our
Mm-hmm.
men, you get what I'm saying? So um what I was saying, I forgot shit. I forgot.
Not,
Use
I,
on a
I,
roll. Use on a
I
roll.
get it. I get it. That's why I said, you know, balanced conversations are necessary. Yeah, people want to cut up the shenanigans and the bullshittery, and that's cool. But also engage in dialogue that's meaningful. And I did notice King now has been pressing the envelope
He's
and trying to have
trying.
more engaging
Yeah.
conversations. Shout out to him for that or whatever the case may be. Because I think it's twofold. It helps him as well come out of his
Thank you,
shell.
Notorious. I appreciate it. Sorry.
It helps him to come out of his shell to be able to do more for himself, whatever, as far as on these internet streets or whatever. So I think that's dope. I feel as though we should all strive for more though. Just don't be cool with the complacentness. Don't be cool with just the okay or the humdrum. Don't be cool with just one side of the table, but explore the other side of things. Just expand your minds. Like, god damn, like we can all talk shit. We can all have fun. We can
Oops.
all Joan rank roast and all that other shit. But damn, is that all there
Right.
is to your life? Is your life one big joke?
But
Right.
wait, I think some of them, I think this is like for what I'm noticing, because this is the second time somebody try to pull me into some whack ass storyline, I feel like. And it's like, yo, y'all are this desperate. Y'all are just pulling at straws at this point. It's like, this is what you doing to get on for what? To get on to do what?
Because they seeing that our viewers like to watch people turn up. Because they come from a turn up platform, so they want to see. That's why they be like, yeah, turn up, turn up. They want to hear you snap out. Like that's more entertaining for them to see people snap out. So it's like if something get into a conductive conversation, knowing it's Black History Month, knowing our people need to hear this and all that, it changed over because they know the people like to see the turn up. So once they see the turn up, okay, here come the 90, 100 views and this and that and this and that. The same people who criticize want to watch shit like that because they love to watch people that they feel like, doing that. But I know you about to
But
close out, Bill.
but that's the thing, right? just like how I was talking earlier about the void that what if Pac was still here and how music would have been. How I think even in female rap, if Remy didn't do that 10-year stretch, it's up to us to narrate, to guide and narrate where these lives go. Um,
But we did.
yes,
That's
yes,
the
people.
that's the thing. We
Yes,
did.
hold on, Sean. Yes, some people. Yes, a lot of people are used to certain things and they kind of stuck in that mindset. But it's up to us to kind of peek the door open for them to see other things. And what I've noticed is, even though some people like, I don't want to hear this, I'll be back later or whatever. There's some that'll say, you know what, I'm gonna stick around, I'm gonna listen, or I'm gonna engage or whatever the case may be with the varying conversations or topics or whatever. Because some people, even through the bullshit and shenanigans, really want more, really want to see more, really want to hear more, want to learn something. And some they're gonna be stuck in their ways, and that's cool, because that's just like in real life. You can't save everybody, or you can't look out for everybody, or you can't, please everybody. So
Right.
you just you set the mark where you want to set it for your life or for your situation, and those that are meant to come around and stay will come around and stay. Those that are meant to be there for a second will be there for a second, and those that are meant to not be around, they're gonna fall by the wayside. And sometimes it's a good thing to just go and let them fall by the wayside. You ain't got to necessarily block them, but if necessary, block them. But
Facts.
some people, their own misery is gonna make them want to act out, but when they see that the acting out ain't work, then they'll go somewhere else where they can exude that in somebody else's life or whatever the case may be. And cool, have at it, as I like to say. But just continue on whatever it is you're trying to do in your world. It's you're the narrator, you're the conductor. You have to kind of get people acclimated with what it is you want on your platform or on your channel or whatever the case may be. Forget what they're used to or what they've come to know you from other platforms, or how other platforms operated or other channels operated. That's that person or those people's personal space, and how they choose to operate it, or whatever the case may be, so be it. But that doesn't mean that yours have to operate the same way, and people got to get used to it. If they don't, chunk the deuces and they be all right.
Chunk the deuces.
That part. Listen, I'm about to end this up, ladies and gentlemen. It's 10:03 in the morning. Shy, you got any last words?
Oh, I had it muted. I'm sorry. I do. Hey, you guys, just everybody, just do what y'all do. I was gonna try to share this nice view I have with y'all, but it's not working out. So anyway, but Phil, welcome back. I'm so excited
Thank
that
you,
you
thank
were
you.
good and you have survived it, because I don't take that lightly. I mean, people didn't. So I'm glad to hear you back.
Thank
And
you.
I missed all of y'all last week. Jazzy, you already know what it is. Like, that's my girl. Like, for real, for real. When you come to New York, lunch on me. What's up?
Right?
Don't be too expensive. I ain't that rich. No, I'm playing. But nah, but for real though, everybody just stay positive. Get a little fun messy, but stay positive and have fun. Have a blast. All right,
That
y'all.
part. Bye, Shara.
Later.
Well,
Jazzy, you got any final words?
yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, Phil. I
Thank
can't
you,
wait for the
thank
next
you.
one Wednesday. This definitely helps me in the morning, like when I
Oh,
to have a it definitely does. It does, especially if it's the weekday and I got to do my stuff. So, yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope the COVID when you take the test is fully gone. I'm not going to say too much, but I love you guys and I'll be around like tires.
like tires.
Like tires.
That
All right.
part. That part. All right, Jazzy. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back like I never left. Like I said, it takes more than Bovid or bullshiggery to stop a nugger like me. I come from the mud and situation where you get up off your bumper, you get up and tie your shoes up, and you get up, get out and get something. The hustle ethic has always been alive. And guess what? I still rise, and still I rise. There's nothing that's gonna stop me. I got a purpose. I got things I got to do, and ain't no little bit of sickness gonna stop a knuckle from doing it. I'm here, back better than ever. Listen, y'all spread the word. Big Phil is back on these streets. Listen, come tap in with your boy. I got some more things planned or whatever the case may be. I got some restructuring that I'm doing, but at the same time, in the meantime, between time, watch out, your boy is back. Give him something else to hate on. You hear me? Listen, y'all know what I like to say, smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. Last but not least, I'm not anti-you, I'm pro-me with the emphasis on building we. Let that marinate your melon to the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, I'ma holler. Established, get at me. Listen, I told you my pen, when it comes to that pink game, I'm more ghost than Amari. Big gamed up since the birth of Atari. Legendary. Listen, y'all don't forget to share this live. Listen, there's something in this live that is taking place that somebody can get something out of. If maybe even if it wasn't you, maybe it'd be a cousin, a sister, a auntie, a brother, a nephew, a dad, a mother, whoever. Share the live. Let's get this Good Morning Gang thing out there. Dana Mac, I'm going back night. I'm going back night. Miss A Block, I'm going to take a nap. You take a nap too, Miss A Block. But love y'all on purpose. Yeah, I'm talking about. And thank y'all for tapping and tuning in with your boy. Even if I get on your last nerve, I appreciate and love each and every one of y'all. And I thank y'all. Y'all get up out of here now. Who running? Hold up. Who running? Oh, I didn't see that, Keisha. I might implement that sometime either this month or next month, Keisha. Thank you, Notorious. I appreciate that. That part right there. I'm up out of this summer, bitch. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good one, huh?